we've had some insane news when it comes to FNAF. You have to take it with a grain of salt, but the way the DBD leaks have been, right, for the past couple years, I'd say, they've gotten a lot more direct. Whether I agree with that or not is one thing. The thing that really matters in this situation is the fact that the leakers are correct more times than they're not. And one of the most anticipated chapters, obviously you've read the title of this video. If you're watching here live, you know what the most anticipated chapter is. It's FNAF. And, well, we had some news, for me right now, for you guys watching the video, post last night. Ruthless, one of the most popular leakers in the community right now, one of the most accurate leakers in the community, made a statement to someone in the Discord. So, this comes from Next Mammoth Fart. Wow, brother, for real? What kind of name is that? Anyway, he posted a screenshot on Reddit, the DBD Leaks Reddit, for what Ruthless said. So someone, Coralie X, said 90% chance that the FNAF chapter killer is going to be Springtrap, right? I think that's what we all assume. It's going to be Springtrap. That makes the most sense. Dudes watching the video and stream, I am so sorry, guys. I am so sick. I'm nasally. My head feels like a balloon. So you're going to have to deal with nasally, too. I think we all assumed that the FNAF chapter is going to be Springtrap. Like, that's the most obvious killer. It's the most popular. I mean, yeah, you have Freddy, whatever. They kind of like the face of the first game, whatever. But, like, as the story goes on, like, Springtrap is the most popular character in FNAF. So, that's the primary question. Luther, if not Springtrap, then who? That is the thing. Who are they going to surprise? Are they going to surprise us? Because Ruthless said, I wouldn't say that to a 90% chance. Now, there's one of two ways this could go, right? Option A is it could be a surprise. They could not be doing Springtrap. They could be doing a different killer entirely. Maybe Freddy, maybe Foxy, maybe someone from, like, the later games, maybe promoting a newer game, kind of like Tekken 8 just did with Final Fantasy 16. We thought we were going to get Tifa. We wanted Tifa. We ended up getting Clive Rossfield from Final Fantasy 16 and Tekken 8 as a guest character. So maybe they'll promote, like, one of their newer games, or maybe around that time they'll announce a new game and the main character from that game will be in here. I don't know. Anyway, that's option A. They could be surprising us with a new character, right? Option B, number 2, is Ruthless is literally saying, I wouldn't say that because there's a 100% chance, right? He could be fucking with us, right? But I think this is enough to talk about, especially with Ruthless knowing so much in advance, somehow. Knowing so much in advance, I think it's worth talking about, because this is obviously going to be one of the biggest chapters Dead by Daylight's ever seen. I wouldn't say the biggest, maybe. I would probably hold that for, like, some of the classic horror icons that really kicked DBD off. I could be wrong. This could be the biggest chapter. It could rival Fortnite popularity with adding this into DBD. I could be wrong. I don't know. FNAF is extremely popular. It could blow my mind. But either way, like, this is going to be the biggest chapter, one of the biggest chapters in Dead by Daylight. The main character that everybody references from FNAF is Springtrap. So who could it be? But I just think we're all assuming Springtrap. So it's like, if not Springtrap, then who? Who was popular enough in FNAF outside of Springtrap to bring in the type of hype and excitement that Springtrap would bring in, right? Like, who else could they pick? I don't know. It's really making me think. It's got me deep in thought. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do. I'm very curious to see if they're going to surprise us or if they're going to give us what we're assuming. Ruthless, it could be option A, and it could be a surprise. It could be option B. He could be fucking with us, because 90% chances is not 100, right? It is a 100% chance. He could be fucking with us. That is entirely a possibility. I don't know. My question for you is, would you be cool with a killer that is not Springtrap for the FNAF chapter? Who would you want if it's not Springtrap? And do you think that would be a viable substitution for Springtrap? Would you still be excited? Will you still buy it? Will it still be hype? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm genuinely curious to hear what you guys have to say, because I am not the biggest FNAF fan. I think it's really cool. Coming out of my closed-minded shell, thinking it was just a children's property, it was stupid, it was childish, coming out of that, watching the movie, looking into the games a little bit, and the story, I think it's great. But for hardcore FNAF fans, would you still be excited? I need to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you, dudes, so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you dudes next time.